Danny Flexen here for SecondsOut. Delighted to be joined by super middleweight Zak Chelli here at Camden Boxing Club. Zak, how are you doing?
Oh, great. It's been a while since we've spoken. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks. Just a week or so away now from your big fight with Lerrone Richards. He hasn't got the European title as he did previously, but you could have something even bigger to gain in that he's a big name. We've seen him on those big matchroom shows previously. Win this, huge platform for you.
Yeah, of course, this will bring you right up. I see on BoxRec he's like number 5 and number 6 in the world. That's like 5 or 4 behind Canelo, right? So that'd be great. I'll be beating him, put me up there. God willing, I'll do it.
What do you think has taken it so long for you to get to this stage? Because you were full of promise when you first turned over. We saw you in big fights early on as well. Maybe the lack of a consistent promoter behind you, something like that?
I believe that's what was the case. The lack of consistent promoter behind me, people, taking a mick with contracts. But, God's plan, I'm here now. I'm finally here and I'm ready to take over.
And still young?
Yeah, I'm still young. I'll be 25 on Saturday, the day before the fight.
And finally finished university?
Finished university a few years ago, yeah, so it was all great, yeah.
Now, Lerrone, we know what he's going to do. I heard you saying to another interview before, you expect him to kind of peck and poke his way round, kind of use his lateral movement. He does that in most fights. How will you combat that? Because a lot of people go into him with the same challenge, to close him down, to make him fight your fight. How are you going to do it?
Let's see on the night, but yeah, I want to chase him, run him down. I've been running marathons every day. I'm ready for it. Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, we'll be tactical about it. I mean, if I start backing away, he's going to have to come to me, right? We're not going to have 2 fights just backing away. So I'll make it entertaining. We'll see what happens.
And what do you make of him as a fighter? I don't know if he's been on your radar for a while, but we've seen him go up through the levels, seemingly not effortlessly, but with aplomb.
Yeah, we've been on the same shows a few times from previous promoters. I've always wanted to fight him, even before he was British champion. Of course, we had our different plans, and now we're meeting. Of course, I respect him as a fighter. He's done a lot: Commonwealth, European, British, IBO world title, great achievements, and I'm here to take him from him.
Why have you always wanted to fight him? Because he tends to be someone who people prefer to avoid.
I feel like he's the one who picks and chooses his opponents, and he picks and chooses who he fights. I mean, if you look at all his fights, he picks them at the right times and to make sure he beats them. For example, Lennox Clark, he actually finished on a split with him, didn't he? And Lennox Clark got stopped by Mark Heffron. His last opponent's 33 years old. He picked him at the right time. So he's good at picking and choosing his opponents, but I don't believe he had any choice to fight me. So now's the time.
You've been kind of brought in. He's got this one fight deal apparently with Boxer. They obviously think that you're someone who's going to make him look good. How do you use that as motivation? Because you haven't been brought in as the winner. You're not the A side for the promoter.
Well, technically, I'm defending my English title, so he'll be the challenger. So I should be the home corner.
But that aside, they've brought you in as Lerrone's first opponent, if you like, in Boxer. I'm not trying to do you down, but do you use that as fuel?
It'll be his first and his last opponent for Boxer, so yeah, I mean, I believe they're trying to help me out with this one. That's what I believe. I beat him, they put me right up. Would you rather want a 30-year-old winning or a young 25-year-old, one you can build and one who's had a good record? Yeah, and one who never says no to any opponent.
What would be the grand plan should you get past Lerrone next week?
A nice holiday in Dubai or somewhere, medium term, nice, should put me right up there, right? Top 5 in the world or something. So maybe go for the IBO world title you let go of. I know people say it's like what title, but that'd be nice to have, or something good, something nice, like a nice IBF that they look nice.
What do you make of the world scene at the moment? Canelo's got all the belts, he hasn't defended them. Well, he did against Golovkin, obviously, but we don't know what he's going to do next. Are you kind of wanting to be in that mix where the belts get vacated, or even would you like a dream fight with Canelo? I guess most people would.
Dream fight Canelo would be a great payday. I'd be happy to take that any day of the week. I'll take it tomorrow. But yeah, if he vacates them, I'd love to go. I see Caleb's fighting Benavidez. Yeah, that'd be a great fight to watch. Benavidez is a great boxer, but he doesn't usually make weight, or I don't know what's happening in the drug pass and stuff. Yeah, so he's had some issues. Caleb Plant got beat by Canelo. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, man. I believe Benavidez will win that one. But I'd love to be in the mix of them in the future, That'd be great.
Talking of big fights in the super middleweight division, we're not far away from John Ryder taking on Zach Parker, which is a very intriguing fight. You've got the veteran who's mixed in world class to a very powerful, younger guy who hasn't mixed in the same level of opposition yet. How do you see that one going?
I've actually been sparring with John Ryder quite a bit the past couple of weeks. He's good, he's fit. We'll see how he does with Zach Parker. So apparently he's the best super middleweight at Southpaw, right? So I've been sparring the best super middleweight Southpaw, so who's Lerrone then? But yeah, I wish him the best. So he's helped me out for my camp, I helped him out hopefully, and yeah, I wish him the best. So I hope John Ryder does do the job.
It'd be pretty awkward if you said, yeah, I've been sparring John Ryder and he's going to lose. He's definitely going to lose. I've seen it in camp. What has impressed you about Ryder and what have you taken from those sparring sessions?
Well, you can see he's a veteran, you know, he's 34. You can see he picks his shots well. He doesn't just go in there like crazy. So I respect that of him, so yeah.
What was your dad saying there?
I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he's saying, so.
I don't think he wants you to reveal any of the gym secrets. I understand. I'm not going to mess with him. How far away do you feel you are from getting in that mix with the top names? Obviously, we know Lerrone's good, but then you've got your likes of Ryder and Parker who are fighting for an interim world title. Is it that the ability's there, but you just need the right fights now?
I believe that I just need the right fights, abilities there. I believe after Lerrone Richards, it will show that I'm up there, because at the moment I'm number 4 in Britain on BoxRec. So if I beat him, I'd be like top 3, and you know, there's only Zak, Parker and John Ryder.
Do you feel it's a missed opportunity not having that British title yet? In that you could, if you beat Lerrone, as you say, you could bypass that scene.
If I beat Lerrone, bypass the European as well. But yeah, you know, it's always I'll take anyone. I'll fight anyone. I'm ready for anyone.
Good to know. Zak, I wish you the very best of luck, obviously, next week. And yeah, look forward to the fight.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Cheers, mate.